closer here, what Hexflip had to say. He goes, "Can I get your opinions on the strategy? Go all in on Desi 1-to-1 to get a double, and cross my fingers and pray I can buy team after mint of a dip. Thoughts?" And then I see over here, he says, "Go all in on Desi, then half when premium goes 2-to-1." Then buy team with half of Desi sold. Thoughts? Crazy brain game theory. I mean, bro, like, I'm gonna be very honest. There's so many things that can happen with either scenario, and it's something that, bro, it's either gonna, you're gonna look back at it and be like, damn, that was a great idea, or like, damn, I should have never done that. One thing I can tell you is holding always pays big. If the less you move things around, the better. So it's not financial advice once again, but holding always helps. So the closer you can get to like just buying something and holding it, I think that's going to be your best case scenario. Once you start doing too many trades and moving things around, it may not be the best idea compared to, just once again buying and holding. So, I mean, let me see. He goes, Puello, do you watch the Mexican named Maxim broadcast on YouTube? His beard looks like yours. Go check it out. Nah, I don't watch him, but I will check him out for sure. Anybody with a good beard, I respect. You gotta get your beard game going. Dip, I see you there.
Yeah, DC, get your beard. No, that's the best thing you do. That's the best thing you do.
You gotta get a beard. How do these people do it? They do like they grow their beards out for certain periods of time or whatnot. You should grow out your beard for an entire base. An entire base period.
Steak is redeemed.
He might need a trio or lucky steak period for that to grow out.
Man.
Dude, you got to get one of those rollers.
Yeah, they sell a bunch of products online for sure. I don't know if they work though. That's another question. Let's see. OXWIL goes, these EES penalties, for those of you who don't know, emergency end stake penalties are weak sauce compared to Hex emergency end stake penalties. So we should hear no complaints. Well, weren't you the person that said something about doing 100% penalty on people? I don't know if it was you, but there was someone saying that 100% penalty. I'm like, man, that's savage.
Dude, people are definitely pushing for that. It was so funny.
Yeah, and then we have here Swearworks. He goes, how long is the launch period? I believe he's talking about the launch period for the perpetuals, right?
Yeah, it's a little under 11 days now. We just crossed 11 days starting at 5 so like 2 hours ago. So yeah, a little under 11 days to mint both the perpetuals and team. And if you're planning to stake team, you need to stake before that period ends too, because the team staking period starts right then. So
boom. And then let's see, we got Toby1, Hexobi. Yeah, these guys have great names. Has anyone tried to transfer USDC from ETHw to Coinbase, etc., to see if they can convert it to USD? I feel like that's the key element to determining if all this parity talk is really parity.
Toby, why are you trying to sell, man? Stay in it. Why are you trying to get out? Yeah. No, just kidding. I haven't heard of any bridges at all. Yep. So again, I think we were talking about it earlier on stream, but we're just having fun on ePower right now. And we're not definitely wouldn't advise anyone, not financial advice, but just play with your copies. I wouldn't advise anyone buying like from fiat, but
I mean, it wouldn't make sense if USDC there's no reason why it would have any type of parity.
Yeah, because there's not the pulse chain bridge.
Yeah, it's like because Coinbase is like the issuer of that. Yeah. And so like they why would they honor that copy? It's like, they're clearly they're like the largest block producer now on the proof of stake chain. Yeah. Like, why would they support the ETHw USDC? Maybe they support the token, but they certainly wouldn't honor it. And you couldn't, the ETHw is a different network than the Ethereum mainnet. And so if you tried to send your USDC, it would go to that address, but it wouldn't be bundled in with like the regular USDC.
Yeah, it's a valid point, man. A lot of these companies and a lot of these things, they don't really have an incentive to want to even work with the new mainnet. So it's kind of interesting to see what happens over the next couple of weeks. I was saying that too, like probably just not doing anything and just being happy with what you have right now is great. And then, if it becomes worth something in the future, is probably best to just, hang tight. I don't even think we can put any type of financial energy into ETHw right now. So
it's just funny. At this point, it's just funny money, man. We're just playing with funny money right now. But it's so cool. Yeah. Like what we were talking about earlier is like it's just like such a great test for what, you know, again, like Pulse Chain is going to be way more exciting, a lot more energy. But just the ability to like test what like a fork feels like, and even seeing people's reactions to it, like, oh, these coins are going to zero. Like, you know, it's not worth it. We're probably going to see a lot of those same comments when Pulse Chain launches, but for us, it was a great test to just see how quickly we could connect our products to this new chain, and it was really easy. So shout out Dipcatcher, like, you know, just making that happen.
It was great practice.
It was great practice. So we're gonna have Pulse Chain support instantly, pretty much. Now that we've had this experience.
Nah, and I think it's.
I just saw that Icosa added support, and so that's two of the kind of the big three in Hex. Hex.com hasn't added it yet. We added it this morning.
You think Richard's gonna add it?
I don't know. I mean, he's pretty pro airdrops and such.
Yeah.
And so I think he would.
Dude, I think you should just
like maybe only once it achieves some type of value threshold, because like maybe there's some risks that, you know, he isn't willing to tolerate.
Right.
You know, but yeah,
you beat Alex to market on the ETHw support.
No, dude, you were on top of it.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I woke up, I saw you were tweeting about it. Johnny Chaos was tweeting about it, and then I just hopped on that Twitter space, and then
I forgot how I found out about it. I think it was on Twitter or something, or I was on Google, and I looked something up, and it said something about someone forking Ethereum, and I was like, wait, what? And then I kind of looked into it, but I thought it was like when I went into their Telegram, it was all Chinese or Japanese. I'm not sure what language it was, but it was like some type of Asian language, and I was just like, yeah, okay, this is either a scam or these guys are just you know, like they're really serious about this, because there was like thousands of people on Twitter already following an account and everything, and they had everything set up on a link tree. So you know, I was kind of curious that specifically if the system state was going to be copied, and I think that was like their big kind of like value proposition to the entire thing, that the system state was going to be copied and everything. And when I woke up this morning, I saw you know, Johnny, you know, talking about it and whatnot, and I'm gonna be real, bro. I mean, like Marco was tweeting in regards to it too, mentioning that, you know, this is great opportunity to see what can go wrong in these situations, right? Like what's going right, what's going wrong, how is it working out, how are people responding to it? I think things that add value to Richard. Richard's a really smart guy. I'm sure he's looking at this entire thing and looking at what he can do better. But I mean, we already know that, you know, PLS is coming in with so much more, and, you know, with a bridge already intact, and you can tell why he already thought about all these things beforehand, because look at us right now. We're here with funny money, literally sitting here. We can't even swap. We can't do anything, because there's none of these mechanisms are available for us to even put any money into the assets. So it's cool that he's already come, you know, launching Pulse Chain with all this stuff, and we're pretty much going to be set. Anybody that wants to get involved is going to be able to, you know, swap in or bridge in, better said, and get involved as quickly as possible. So that's exciting.